My dudes. We did a lot in the last episode. We went all the way to the end. We went all the way to the end, and we got tons of stuff. Look at how much bamboo's grown up, by the way. This is going to be beautiful. I need to do something with that. But anyway, guys, we've got even bigger plans today because we're going to start on our final base. No, it is not this behind us. This is going to be beautiful, but it is not this. The storage for this, however, is going to be in the final base, and let me show you that now. So let's come right over here, hop down this hole. We've got an elytra, it's fine, and glide all the way in. Look at this. I've been doing some work outside of you guys. I'm sorry. It's like I was cheating on you. But no, we've got plenty of room here. This is also a slime chunk. Check that out. So if we bust right in here, hey, buddy, we can... Boom. 4 slime balls instantly. But anyway, guys, this is a slime chunk right here. So we're going to make a farm, obviously. Duh. But look at this. This whole area, this is all that I've cleared out. I've been using these 2 beacon platforms and everything. We've even got a zombie right down here. He's holding something, so he's not going to despawn, and we'll use that in our villager breeder. Hey, look, there's another one right there. Hello, villager. But anyway, we're going to pop this man. Got him. Okay, now, what we need to do is start work. And what I'm thinking, we are going to create sort of close to the Mines of Moria. If you guys ever watched the Lord of the Rings series, there is a super cool place called the Mines of Moria. It was built by the dwarves underground with these massive columns and stuff. It's not going to be quite that glorious, I don't think, but it's going to be pretty sweet. Where these iron blocks are, this is just going to be the storage system. Just the storage system. And it's going to be sorted and everything, so that's going to work out fine. But that'll just give you some scale to this thing, guys. So if we come right over here, let's glide over. I can't wait till we get some sugarcane and get some rockets. But look at all these chests here. These are all going to be filled up with chests and everything. It's going to be massive. It's going to be glorious, and it's going to be a lot of stone. So we also need a lot of stone, right? So we're going to come right over here. Now that's a lot of chests. Am I right? So here is mob drops. As you can see, we had a bunch of slime balls. In fact, we can chuck those in here now. This is all our ores that we've gotten from here. Excellent. This is wood stuff and some sponges because there are occasionally patches of water that you need to clear out. And then the rest of this is literally just stone. Stone and... Wait, I saw something there. Oh, coal ore. We can put that in the other one. Stone and cobblestone and granite and andesite and diorite. It goes on and on. It goes on and on. So we are going to have to build up this thing. Also do a lot of sniping in here because, oh yeah, what a shot. Because there's mobs everywhere, but we'll work on that. So for now, we are going to build this up. There's one other thing I want to show you. If we come right back up at the top here, you may have seen it in that last clip, but I wasn't really in that area. See, we added some more of these, the lanterns, or the lampposts, whatever. They're all around now, so we're getting light without having torches everywhere. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So for what we're gonna do now, we can fly back down here. Sorry, I'm getting a little lag here. What's going on? Let's check this out. Maybe we need to turn down the render distance. Well, that's pretty low already. Perfect. Nice. That's better. So let's fly down here. Perfect. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is start building this thing up. And I guess I will update you. I probably showed you only about half or a third of what I did in that time lapse, but that's okay. I think you guys are really gonna like it, so let's show it to you. Here it is in all of its glory. Look at this. This, I think it actually looks pretty sweet. Okay, it's not nearly done yet. These walls and stuff are going to go all the way to the ceiling. It's going to be glorious. But I just thought I'd show you guys and update you right here. So we do have a couple of item frames around. Not too many. I don't have a lot of leather. I might have to go kill some hoglins or something for that. But yes, this is very cool. So we've got 3 chests for smooth stone, 3 chests for cobblestone, andesite, diorite, granite, gravel, dirt, and grass. Yeah, so that's what we first handled. I do have some rockets as well, kind of using them sparingly, but it's pretty cool. So right over here we've got, we already took out all those chests. That's where we got all that stuff from. Still got a bunch of slime. I'm thinking we need to do something with slime at some point. But if I come right back over here, I will show you guys that, yes, there is lava down here. It's kind of a classic Minecraft-y kind of design where you got the glass and the lava and everything. But this probably over here is going to be all of our Guardian drops, because if I go into spectator mode and show you guys, it's actually pretty close. Here you go, guys. This is my beacon tube. This is where I always fall down right here. So that's the monument right there, and all the Guardians are getting swept over right to this place right here. And so all the drops can come just pretty much straight down right into this storage system right here. So that'll be pretty sweet. Now, the problem with this storage system is that we don't have a lot of ice. So the only way I have to get ice is with wandering traders, right? So if I wanted to do water streams in these, it would be pretty difficult. So we might have to canoodle something. Or alternatively, I might just use hoppers for most of these. Like things like this, probably, yeah. I'm still thinking about it. But something I also really want to do is this right here. You see, there's a honey block right underneath this this anvil right here. And what I really want to do is make it so anvils fall down from the ceiling. Like there's a button right here or something. You press the button, and then all of a sudden another anvil falls down because this was broken or something. I think that would be really cool. But anyway, I really hope you guys like this design. I think it's cool with the combination of the stone bricks and the andesite and stuff and the smooth stone. But like I said, this is going to go all the way to the ceiling, and it's going to be absolutely glorious. We'll have like a massive chamber of a ceiling and everything. I do have sea lanterns underneath all of these, as you can see. And that's just providing some light without even taking away. Like you can barely notice, as long as you don't see that little bit of green there, but that's barely noticeable. So I think it works fine. We've also got these torches on there, which work fine. I may fix that at some point. Not fix, I guess. Just change up at some point, because I don't know if I like it that much. It's all right, and it kind of fits with the design, but I think what we're going to work on now is actually building up these like pillars all the way to the ceiling, and getting this whole kind of roof on it. So that'll be pretty sweet. Although you guys may be asking, I am not going to hook this up. I think this kind of already stands on its own. So this Melon and Pumpkin Farm is just going to stay right there. Plus, it's a lot closer to the villagers we have over there and everything. We will have villagers down in the bottom, but don't worry, we'll get to that later. So what I really want to do right now is actually check, because somebody said, my buddy Splashback in the comments said that it might be that these guys are not in a beach biome. So let me locate the biome. Minecraft Deep Lukewarm Ocean. But beach right here. See, these guys are in the beach. So I'm really not sure what's going on. Like, if I take out... I need some seagrass. But these guys are both in the beach, and these are the ones that aren't breeding. So I don't know. I'm just really confused. maybe we might have to tear this out and make something completely different. I was hoping for some cool turtle farming action, but if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Maybe it's just a bug. Hopefully it'll be fixed at some point. So we need to... I'll keep thinking about this. Yeah. I don't know why I want to kill these bats, but it's fun. So leave me alone. Alright, my dudes, look at that. That is pretty sweet, I gotta say. And these are the bulk storage. We have those on each end with the stone and everything. And this is, you can still open these top ones actually, because these are stairs faced backwards, so you can't tell, which is pretty sweet. And this is going to be all our rest of our storage and everything. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. So I'm going to start actually building up like these columns. I just kind of built up the walls like this, but now I'm going to build up like the columns, like bending and everything. And yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet. So let's keep going. Welcome back, guys. Grand reveal in 3, 2, 1. Look at this place. You probably saw some of it in the in the time lapse and such. But this place is looking pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. So we've got these archy things, but only on the entrance ones are they actual like columns going up to the ceiling. Really detailed. I really like that. And then we've got like this stalagmite right here coming down from the ceiling. But this is not only cool, it is functional. So let's take out this anvil. And as I said, I thought we should do something fun with our anvil system. So here we go, press the button. Well, there's an anvil, right? What? Anyway, we get an anvil. That's what I'm trying to say. We get an anvil. So that'll work fine. Yeah, I don't feel like going to fix it right now. But the point is we get an anvil. So, what are we going to do next? That's another question. Also, we added these iron trapdoors here. I think that just adds a cool little detail to it, because you can still open these really easy. But it's just a cool little feature there. I think what I want to do next is hook up the Guardian Farm. Now, this is going to be a little difficult. So we've got stuff down here. We've got the shards in 4 chests, and then the crystals in 3 chests, and then the salmon, the fish, the cooked fish, the pufferfish, and the clownfish. Or tropical fish. They used to be called clownfish, whatever. So, we're going to have to do that in this way. And we're going to have to use, what I think we're going to do is use the little bit of ice that we have up at the top and get this thing sorted out. And for this sorting system, we're going to use these 2 ender chests I have in my inventory. And that may seem weird, but for those of you who don't know, you can align things so they're right on the edge of a hopper and a block with an ender chest. So I'll have to show you what I'm talking about, but first I need to gather up some more resources. Alright, my guys, so now we've got all these hoppers in. Surprisingly, I'm running out of wood, not iron. But that makes sense since I have a pretty good iron farm. Alright, so what we're going to do is, I've got scaffolding now, which is awesome. So we're going to come right up here, and what we're going to do is align these things up with these ender chests. So, this is all going to be hidden, so it doesn't really matter what it looks like. So I'm going to add these ender chests in right here. And what we're going to do is actually place the ender chests just like this. And this, as you can see, they're 1 pixel less than a whole block. So any items that flow into them are going to be able to be right on the edge of these hoppers. And that's going to let them be sorted out without needing gaps in your sorting system. So what I'm going to do is actually place some slabs up here. I don't have any right now. But that'll still allow things to go into them. So if we added a whole block, then it would be totally cut off. But since we're doing that, it'll be fine. Alright, guys, so what we're going to do is actually, this is just going to be a spot right here. If we get overflow, things are just going to fall out and despawn, because I am never going to need that much prismarine. So basically, we're going to have water flowing right into here, and then the water will flow across like this. And since it's on the border here, we can add ice to extend this length here without causing any problems. So we'll still be able to get everything here. And I need to add all this stuff in, like there's supposed to be water and everything, and we need to hook up the stuff there. So let's continue to do that. Alright, I've had to resituate things a little bit since I didn't realize that we would have to have a sorting system back here. So what we're going to do is run the water line in front of those, and that's going to go along just like this, and then we'll still have the lava there at the end here. And so we'll have our ice there and everything. So this should work fine. It'll still align with these ender chests. I can't talk. So what we're going to do now is add in the sorting system. This is a pretty easy classic design. So what we're going to do is add a row of blocks all along here. And then we're going to come along and put comparators in. All right, now we've got this whole thing set up, so let me put some scaffolding down. We can get up there. So if we come up here, you can see this is a pretty classic sorting system design. I don't have a video about this on my channel, but it's a pretty classic design, so you should be able to find them pretty easily in the community. So what we're going to do is align these all with the ender chests, and they'll slide all the way down here, and if we get overflow, it'll just go right in there. That's fine. So I think that'll work just great. What we're going to do now is set up the sorting. So what we need to do is put a bunch of items in here, and I'm going to exclude this from the other sorting. So all of these over here are also going to be sorted. Everything's going to be sorted, but I'm going to exclude the Guardian Farm from that sorting system. So what we're going to use is just some other blocks that won't be included in there, just like, I don't know, cobblestone slabs or something, as our maintenance blocks. So if we like put 4 in there, as you can see, nothing's getting taken out yet, but then when we put a stack of whatever we want to sort through, that'll work out just fine. So let's grab some stuff down here. I'm going to do a little bit of this on camera. So if we can come all the way around here. I hate these bats, by the way. It's good target practice, though. Yeah. Whatever. Okay, so if we come right over here, and we grab some Prismarine Shards. How about that? So 64. And those are all going to be in that first one on the end there. So let's remember that. And if we come back over here, still hate the bats. 360 no scope. Okay. So if we come back over here, climb up the scaffolding. Then if we hop right over here and come right here, you see this? Then we can add in our 4 right there. Again, it shouldn't be taken out. But then as soon as we put in a stack of these, they should start getting sorted out. And I did that in the wrong hopper. It's supposed to be the top one. There you go. So put 4 in right there, and then put a stack of stuff in there. As you can see, they get sorted out and should go all the way down to 41. And 41 is, I don't know why it's the magic number, but it's the magic number. 41 stops at 41. So now if we grab some more Prismarine Shards. So if I come down here, grab some of these, I realized I could have just done that, but whatever. We can come right up here. And then what we're going to do is I'll show you how it aligns these. So let me grab some more scaffolding, come over here. So if we throw these things in, you can see it's going to line right up against there. And then as soon as it gets to that hopper, it's going to sort them out. So we had exactly 2 stacks, I believe, in there. So we should be getting back up to however much we had before. So I can throw all of these in there. And then if you come down here, it's getting sorted out into there. And it's not going into the next chest or anything. So it's going to work fine. But what we need to do now is actually hook up the Guardian Farm to this. And this is all, don't worry, this will all be hidden. This is just the sorting system and the sortage system. That's right. Perfect. So this will be like a hall and everything, and this will all be hidden off, so you won't see any of this scaffolding, any of this redstone. That's for the anvil replenisher thing. But don't worry about that. We're just going to keep going. I need to hook up that Guardian Farm. You know what I think I'm going to do actually before we hook this thing up to the system is make it a loop. So the water's going to keep going around, and it'll keep getting sorted out because this farm is so efficient that I'm worried it's not going to pick everything up. So I think that's what we're going to do. So let's do that now. All right, we've got this loopy thing going around, and I think it'll work fine. You see, like if I chuck some bones in here, it does get lined up like that, and then they slide along there. But then they come back around. You see there? There's the bones. So, like, if I chuck these back in there, you can watch them right there. You'll see them slide along. Yeah, they're still sliding along. Yeah, so it works just like that. That is pretty sweet. All right, here we go. So this is what we've got set up here. Just like this. All the ender chests are coming. It's sorting out the items, all this stuff. We still need to set up those last 2. But that'll wait until we get enough of them to do it. So let's just follow this water stream back up here. And so it's just a drop right here. This whole thing is just a complete drop from where we set up that dropper up at the top here. So anything that comes in here is just going to be dropped out, dropped all the way down, and go right into our sorting system, which is going to work great. So let's start this thing back up and see what we can do. All right. Yeah, let's see. It seems to be working, boy. I'm happy with that. Nothing too complicated. Let's see. Let's come around the back here and see how it's working. There may be stuff just floating around, in which case I might need to fix it. So let's see what we're doing. Let's get up here. All right. So place a block there. Bop-ba-doo. Yeah, it looks like a little bit is floating around, but not much. It's just like the stuff that couldn't, like the salmon and stuff that's not sorted out. Maybe a little bit of the other stuff, but it seems to be working fine. Plus, I really have no plans to use any Prismarine in any builds. Like, literally none. There's no point in me building that huge Guardian farm except to make it look cool and to get XP. So, I also got some shulker boxes of all the stuff that we had up there. So, you know what? Actually, I was going to just dump them all into these chests, but what I'm going to do is chuck them into the water stream and see how well that works. Alright, so like if I just stand here, chuck some of the stuff that is stackable in there, throw it in there. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Sortage, and if it doesn't make it, that's why we have the loop here, and then it should line up again and keep going around so it gets until it gets sorted out. As you can see, these are full up, so they're not going to sort out right now. But then we'll have other stuff flowing in. So it is working. It is working just fine. But I am not going to do this whole thing like that because that would be painful. So I'm going to take my shulker boxes and just manually put them in there because it'll be slower this way. But when you have a constant stream instead of big bulks at once, this should work just fine. Even though it's not that pretty and everything, you guys may be worried about that. Don't worry. It'll be covered up. It'll be covered up. So we'll make it nice. I also, what I want to do is go to the Nether, actually, and go to the Crimson Forest we found and kill a bunch of hoglins so we can get tons of item frames for this place, especially this right here, so we can label these. Alright guys, this place is looking dope. Also, I think I hear a slime out there, so I'm going to need to go kill that. But we've got everything, so these two tiers are going to be all of our redstone-y stuff. We got tons of goodies in there. All of our precious material ores, and then our precious materials on the opposite side. All of our bulk storage, all of our building blocks for our base thing down here. All this good stuff, and then way over here we've got, of course, all of our prismarine and our shards and crystals and all the fish, and then all the blocks right over here. Guys, this is going to be great, but that is going to do it for this episode, guys. That is all I've got time for. I need to get this edited and out to you guys so you can enjoy. So please, make sure to leave a like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell notification for me if you haven't already. And this has been Civ, guys, and I will catch you later.